60 seconds, one story reported yesterday on Kursk, an offensive by the Ukrainians that's been completely turned around, annihilated, demolished, whatever you want to say. That offensive is now over. Whether another one will begin, I don't know. But on a personal note, I know that people have this Call of Duty feeling of what war's like, but I invite you all to watch geolocated footage of men in trenches and what they're going through. This isn't something that's a game. And when I see an offensive like this, just really fail quickly. It reminds me of why the British and the Americans are not overly well liked. Australians have in our culture Gallipoli as a sort of a foundational story, a war, and that wasn't very much like that. Just send them in full attack. Who cares what happens? And the sooner this war ends, the better, because there's too much of this going on. I know there's the people out there that are pro-Ukrainian who still consume some of this content, and I respect that. That's cool. I'm not necessarily pro-Russia. I'm not pro-war, and I invite people who think that this is a game to look at those guys in the trenches. The Russians have tried very hard and publicly said that they're not going to waste lives to hold ground that shouldn't be held or can't be held. And so you can see they stepped out of Kherson and other places where it was just very clear the position wasn't good for them. Artillery was in place, so there's no way they can hold that without losing a lot of men. And it's only land, so we'll pull back. And I dare say the Ukrainian military leaders, not Zelensky, he's not a military leader, okay? He's a CIA puppet, have a similar attitude, but I dare say that the ones pulling the string are NATO, probably British and American, and those guys have a long track record of send them in full attack, who cares, it's just cannon fodder. So the sooner Trump gets in, and let's hope that they can all negotiate something here, because it's going to be horrific. I'll mark my words, it's going to be horrific when the full story comes out over the next couple of years.